and said, what should I do if I receive a summons to go to small claims court, but I can't afford to pay it? Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to try to get in and see an attorney for a free consultation, somebody who knows consumer law and somebody who's willing to sue the credit card companies if they screw up. And here's why. Many of these small claims lawsuits are filed with faulty paperwork or no paperwork whatsoever. I mean, they just might file a claim and you go, and if you don't show up, they get a judgment against you. I'd want you to go see an attorney first and do it as a free consultation. I don't think you should have to pay to go see an attorney for the first time. It should be free. Secondly, if you do get a summons, part two of this, even if you can't get in to see an attorney, go to court. If you don't show up, you're going to get a judgment against you. If you go see an attorney, he says, look, go try to work out some payments. That's based upon the attorney's opinion that, hey, they properly documented their lawsuit, everything's here, you just go there and try to work out some kind of payment plan with them or do something, but you need to go to court. You can't just ignore a summons from the court. Otherwise, you will lose, and you have no chance of fighting this later. You're going to waive that right. So number one, if you can get in to see an attorney, do it. Number two, if you can't, or if you just can't afford to go take the time off work, I understand that, but do not miss that court hearing because they're going to get a judgment against you, and that's bad. Number three, let's say you go and you work out some kind of payment plan for $50 a month or whatever. Make sure you read the paperwork before you sign it. You don't want to waive anything in there. You don't want to waive your right to claim head of household. One of the standard things is you can waive your right to head of household so that they can garnish your wages. Do not waive your right to claim head of household. If you don't like it, just let them get the judgment, go see a bankruptcy attorney and say, hey, do I have a good case to get this waived in bankruptcy? Or I like the better one where there might be an opportunity for you to countersue the debt collector, meaning let's say it's Cash LLC, C-A-C-H LLC. If there's a way to sue them for not properly documenting the file or they did something wrong, great, sue them, countersue them. Usually what we'll get is a call from the other attorney saying, look, why don't we just dismiss this, make it go away, and your client doesn't have to worry about the debt anymore. Fantastic. My client's always willing to settle for that. So you got to be real careful on that. And it happens all the time. I like credit card lawsuits. I wish I could handle them for free. Most of the times I can't. If I could, and I think I can sue the creditor, I may take it on a contingency fee basis and talk to the client and say, look, here's how we can work this out. Let's talk about this. And a lot of them, to be honest with you, after a while, they just go away. And I know that sounds crazy because 9 out of 10 of these are filed with just this volume. They're filing them in volume and they're saying, hey, $1,500 for a credit card, it'll cost them $1,500 in lawyer's fees and whatever to try to collect on this debt. So where are they going to make any money if you fight on it? Now, if they screw it up and you could sue them on it, that could be $1,000 or more in your pocket, plus you get your attorney's fees paid. So, I mean, these things are bread and butter. I love them. I think they're great.